Hello and welcome to Sparkle and Chill. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Hello everybody, welcome to Sparkle and Chill. So I wanted to, so Remy at Diamond Painting with Coco, uh, she did her unboxing of her Luwo Pixel packs, and so I thought I would do mine. Because I bought these last summer and I haven't unboxed them yet. I was saving them, but I thought, well, a bunch of them are on sale, so it might be good for people to see what there is. And so since she showed hers, I'm going to show mine. I didn't get the same ones. I got one set that's the same as hers, and then when I saw her thing, I just went and ordered a bunch more because they're on a really good sale. I did not pay $2.99 or $3.99 for mine. So go check out Diamond Painting with Coco. She's got the listing. She's got the other ones that she's showing that have different ones that are on a major sale right now. So let's, and these are by Luwo Pixel. These are little kits. They come with your drills. They're really cute. I'm hoping that they're better than the other ones I got that were on the cardboard type thing, but comes with numbers. Where's the boat? They have some really cute kits because they've got different color boats. I kind of like it when companies do that, you know, when they kind of change it up a little bit. A big pad of wax, a pin with I think that might even just be a two-placer on the end there, and a single placer. And then it's got some metal tweezers, which are much better than those plastic things you get with some kits. They're not as good as the pointy black ones or the other ones, but they're better than that. Now this one comes with, it's 6 different paintings, and it has 40 colors, and then you've got your color code right there. And I think what I'm going to do this time, when I did the other ones, I didn't do this, but I think I'm going to copy this and then cut out bigger ones so that I can use them on when I kit them up. But I haven't opened these, and this slanted tabletop is great, except everything starts to slide. I can get into them here. So we've got different flowers. Oh, I'm gonna put them in there as I do them. They're just pretty. Nice little kits. I think I like what appealed to me when I ordered these was just having some small things on the side to do, you know, when you're, I'm gonna put those, should I put those back in that? Okay, sorry for the rattling, but just keeps it safe in case something should happen. Never know. I had a friend who, their upstairs neighbor recently flooded their apartment with a stopped up toilet. No fun. I would not like that. And then this is the other one that I got that Remy got from Diamond Painting with Coco. And it comes with quite the, and this one has a green tray and the same tweezers and whatnot, and the baggies. And I do believe they give you enough baggies to kit it up in baggies if you'd like. I don't really kit up in baggies, but I'm going to push this back just a hair so I can set those there. Otherwise, they're going to fall. And then this is the card. And so they don't give you well, they give you stickers 1 to however many. This has 50. So they do have stickers, and then you just have your thing. But what I always do, or what I'm going to start doing, I should say, is what I was doing with some of the kits that were like this was I was just cutting this and then using the actual card. But I think I'm going to start making a copy of it, because then they're bigger. And that'll make it even that much better. And I haven't opened these. Remy got me on a, I'm like, I haven't showed mine yet. Why have I not shown mine yet? I just hadn't gotten around to it yet. I bought these last summer, and I didn't pay the prices that I got today on the other ones. So go check it out. They're on Amazon. And they're really nice. So this is the Doberman Pinscher. Isn't it cute? Terrier. What is this? I'm trying to think of it's a little wishbone dog. Now I can't think of the name of it. Cute. Jack Russell. It's a Jack Russell Terrier. Little pom. Little pom-pom. I know what this is. I know you're probably all screaming at that. This is a, everybody used to think my dog was this dog. My dog was an Australian Shepherd Dachshund mix. But Corgi. People used to think she was Corgi, because she had all the colors of a Corgi, and she had one ear that stuck up and one that was down. Cute little Chihuahua. German Shepherd. I think this is a Rottweiler. Maybe it's not. What is this? I'm not sure. I don't think it's the Rottweiler, though. I think this is a Lab, Golden Lab. I'm not sure what this... Chew. Isn't that cute? I forgot I had these till she started showing them. I had them up in my closet. A little Frenchie. Here's the Rottie. My mom had a Rottie for a long time. It was huge. His name was Bruno. He was a fun dog, but he was huge. Little Yorkie. Husky. Beagle. My very first dog that I had on my own was a beagle named Freckles. She was so cute. She was a little monster. Literally. A little pug. I almost recently just got a pug. It was black and white, but I decided against the long drive to go pick it up because it was, and then I think this is it. I can't say it. Eco? I don't know. Akina. Now you know my skills with dogs. I am going to keep this, but I will mess with the plastic later. So this is the only one that Remy had that I had. So we'll put that one there. Then I got The World of Birds. This one also has 50 colors. And I did open this one. I didn't actually kit it up or anything, but I did open this one and look at it because, so you have your baggies, and they do give enough baggies to kit up in. It's not my way of doing things. And the numbers, I use the numbers for my bottles if I was going to do it that way. I have a penguin. Isn't that cute? Actually, I kind of want to put these into the box as I do them. I'll set those there. I dropped my entire, or one of my bottles of my little trays of drills for my big kit that I'm working on right now this morning. Pelican. I love pelicans. A peacock. Little songbird. Might be a bluebird or some kind of a little songbird. Flamingo. Toucan Sam. Parrot. This is the trying to think of the name of that parrot, and it wasn't coming to my mind. And I'm not quite sure what that one is. I wish they would put the names on them, even just on the thing. A duck. I think this is an ostrich. A hummingbird. Eagle. A swan. A great horned owl. Another parrot. I think this, I'm trying to think of the name of it. I know what, cockatoo. And I'm not sure what this one is. But I wish they would tell us in the descriptions. But they don't. And your tray is the same. Only this one's blue. I like how they mix it up a little bit with the trays. And the great thing is these all fit in the box. I mean, I haven't come up with a plan for when I'm working on them, but I'm sure that I'll be putting them into my jars. So then they'll fit in this box and they can be just fine in the box while I work on them. Okay. And the next one I got was Flower Garden. Again, you get your numbers, you get your legend. This one has 50 colors as well. Your baggies, your boat and everything. This is a nice little kit, and for the ones that we're getting for $3.99 or $2.99, some of the ones that are out that I just ordered, it's all your fault, Remy. But I did have credits on my Amazon account, so I was really glad I hadn't spent my credits. I had to return some things, and I still had almost, I only had to spend like $15 cash from doing this purchase that I did this morning. That's all your fault, Remy. But actually, I use Amazon mostly for diamond painting stuff, so it's perfect. The daffodil. It's not pretty. I do like this. I love daffodils. I love, love, love daffodils. My grandmother, the last year that she did a garden in their house, she wasn't right in the mood to do like what she normally had done with all the different flowers. So she packed, my grandfather did square foot gardening. So he had made all these square foot gardening patches in their backyard. And he had his vegetables and stuff like that. And Grandma did flowers. And she always did gladiolas and, you know, tulips and all sorts of things. But the last year she did a garden, she filled the whole thing up with tulips. Or not tulips, daffodils. And it was so pretty. They were just all over. And I love tulips too. Here's a tulip. And a daisy. I'm not sure about this one. Oh, it's a, I'm trying to think of what it is. Not an iris. I'm going to come back to it because I'm going to remember it. This reminds me of a Gerber daisy, but I know it's probably something else. It might be a chrysanthemum, or my uncle raises dahlias. Maybe it's a dahlia. It does kind of look like a dahlia. Here's an iris. Easter lily. Crocus. If you can hear the noise, I'm sorry, my neighbors are being really loud. I'm hearing it. They've been really loud lately. I don't know what the deal is. They used to be pretty quiet, and all of a sudden, trying to remember what that is too. This is a tube lily. This is the daisy. A rose. Another rose. Or no, this is not a rose. This is a what is it? I know what it is, and it's on the top of my tongue. Do you ever get that where you know something but you can't say it? It's oh, I'm gonna come back to it because I know I'll remember. Lilies of the Valley. I love lilies of the valley. Is this a dandelion? It kind of looks like a dandelion to me. I'm not sure if I'm right on that though. And poppy. And I think I'm coming back to these two because, gosh, I know what they are and I can't. It's not coming to me. Yeah, that one was a dahlia. Trying to think of the name of that, and it's not coming to me. I mean, I know it. I just don't. My grandfather was a master gardener, so I knew a lot of the things because he would tell you about different, flowers and stuff like that. He was very knowledgeable about it all. Okay, so that one is that. I can't think of what that is. I know what it is. It's, when you have that where you can, you know it, but you can't get the word. I don't know why. The other, I've got two more. This one is cat breeds. I haven't opened this one at all. Baggies. This one has a green. I love that they give you something different because having all the same ones is kind of boring. Not that I use these anymore, but it's kind of fun. Okay, let's see. And here's the card. There are 50 colors again. And then your stickers for your numbers. Stick those back in there. They put the face. I don't know why they do that, but they do. And I don't know all the different cat breeds, so I'll just show them. Pretty kitties. Oh, I love me a yellow kitty. I love me a yellow kitty. It's a little turned ears. I think that's a rag doll. I'm not sure. Is this one of the ones that doesn't have any hair? They're kind of funny looking to me, the little ones that don't have any hair. Siamese. I think this might be a what are those big huge cats? A Maine Coon. thought about that. A friend of mine, I kind of wanted one for a long time. They're huge. And a friend of mine said, yeah, his mom has one and she's gone to the hospital a couple times because of scratches and stuff. Because they're so big, they don't, it's not like it was being mean. They're just so big they don't understand their strength. But they're generally really gentle, but she got scratched a few times that got infected and whatnot. I kind of want a tiny kitty if I was going to get one. A little one. Gray kitty. And I don't know the breeds of cats, but I like cats. All right. Put that back in there. Now, the one thing I want to read on this, because I think it says what you should store the kit in a safe place, work in a well-ventilated area. This will help avoid discomfort from any potential odors from glue or other materials. Avoid contact with glue with the skin and eyes. Wash your hands after completing your work. Organize your workplace. So this product contains glue that may cause skin irritation or an allergic reaction. If redness or irritation occurs, discontinue and use and consult a doctor. Okay, I hadn't seen this. Do not swallow rhinestones. Okay, that's good to know. Glue or other kit components. Okay, so no putting this in your mouth, people. Do not inhale rhinestones or adhesive materials. That's probably good advice. Small particles may pose a risk to the respiratory system. Don't leave the kit accessible to places for kids or children under 14 or pets. Small parts present choking hazards. Do not eat or drink while working with the kit. This may lead to accidental ingestion of materials. Do not misuse glue or other components. Glue is intended only for securing rhinestones and should not be used for other purposes. Like, what are we going to scrape it off of the cardboard and eat it? What you should do, this is so funny. Store the kit in a safe place. Ensure the materials kept in a tightly closed box out of reach of children and pets. Work in a well-ventilated, I already read that part. Disclaimer, this product is intended for hobby and decorative purposes only. The manufacturer assumes no responsibility for injuries, damage, or adverse effects resulting from improper use of the product. Failure to follow the safety instructions provided. If you have any concerns or questions, please contact us. Customer support. Enjoy crafting today. I did want to check. So when I've got this one kit out, I want to check. I didn't check the stickiness of any of these to kind of see what they're talking about. I don't smell anything. They do have like it's very sticky. It does have that, when you pull the cover back, it does kind of have almost like a rubber glue smell. So this is very different than what I've worked on for as far as diamond painting. So this might be something where, yes, you want to make sure you're in a well ventilated area. And I would not pull the whole top off just from that experience. I would do like a little bit at a time. So that's good to know. I hadn't read that before, but these are different. I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't put any drills down on any of these. I wonder, I don't have these ones out. I think maybe I'll test these out, and then maybe I'll get one of these kits, at least get it, maybe just one of the colors out. And where's my magnifier? And see how easy they are. And so these ones, that's the other thing I didn't go over. Some of these are rounds. And some of these are squares, and I believe a lot of the ones I got were squares, and that was the reason I got them, was to practice on squares. Yeah, these are squares. Oh, I've got one more thing to show. So, I got one more kit. Oops. Let's put that in like so. So yeah, that is something to think about. I just, like I said, I never saw that before, or never noticed that before when I opened them. I'm gonna grab the next one. This is the last set that I have now. I just went and ordered like 10 sets though, because they were like ridiculous prices, and I had credits on my account, so I thought, why not? Sea Breeze. I haven't opened these ones either. But I bought these last summer. I come across them and I was like, oh, these look good. But I just haven't had the, I've been working on other projects. So they've just been, there's the key, and this one has 49 colors. I've kind of just been breezing through this because these are squares as well. These look pretty, I hate making all this noise with these with people. Nothing worse than, oh, and one of these is opened or something. There's some floaties in there. These look to be very clean drills. I'm not going to pull them all out. Y'all know what drills look like. They look fairly clean, and they are squares. And these ones, actually, pull these out. Just gonna set this down there. Okay. Okay. So we have a little crab. That's cute. A little, what was that character in that film, or the cartoon for kids? What is it? I had to watch it a million times. I remember Dory. What was the other one? You know, the little, is it Eno? Emo. I don't remember now. Little clownfish. A ship? My neighbors are making so much noise. They've been making noise for a couple weeks now, like a lot of noise in the mornings. Sunset? It's kind of driving me a little nuts. A turtle. I'll take the glare. Time sitting on the beach. That's pretty. Oh, these ones are upside down. Lighthouse. These ones I am starting to notice a little bit of an odor, so that's the one drawback on these, I think. And I haven't worked on them yet, so hopefully these have the sticky on this is really good. The ones I didn't like, the sticky wasn't very good. We'll see when I go to work on a dolphin. Octopus. Oh, this is upside down. A hammock. And a pina colada. So these look to be really fun. I'm looking forward to doing them. We'll see what happens. They'll either be really great to do, or I'll realize that they're not for me, and then I'll have things to give to people, you know? Um, anyways, thanks for joining me today. Thanks to Remy over at Diamond Painting with Coco for reminding me that I had these. And for showing me that there were some new ones out there that, or I don't know if they were new, but that they were on sale. There was a bunch on sale. So just go to, if you go into to Amazon.com, to Amazon, look up Luwo Pixel pack, or Luwo Art, Arte, and diamond paintings, and a whole bunch of them will come up. They've got a lot of different kits, more than even what I have here. And Remy showed a few different kits, and I've just showed you, let's see, 6 kits. And so there's all kinds of fun ones. I had to get the one that she did that had the little one that said, "What?" I think it was memes or something like that. A friend of mine and I, every time I, either one of us calls, we answer the phone, "What?" So it's kind of funny. So I had to get it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you again soon. If you would please like the video if you enjoyed what you saw, if I brought you any value. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're very close to that 100 mark. Maybe by the time this video comes out, we'll have hit 100 subs. I was just 2 away when I last looked. And ring the bell if you want to see when new stuff comes out. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day. Bye now.